Alright guys, so welcome back to the second channel. I know I've been pretty inactive on this channel the last few weeks, but I finally have a use for this channel, and I'm pretty much going to be covering 2 videos every single week on some of the smaller subjects in basketball and using my main channel for all the bigger stories. So you guys are going to want to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. A lot more content, a lot more heat on the way. But anyways guys, we are here to talk about the first G League Ignite game versus the Santa Cruz Warriors, because we saw a lot of good things, and I gotta say, this is the first time that, to me, the G League is must watch. And first off, let's talk about the Santa Cruz Warriors, because I'm pretty sure everybody wants to hear about the G League Ignite team, and I want to cover them and talk so much about how great they actually were. But of course, the Santa Cruz Warriors, they looked all right. I mean, Jordan Poole, he didn't shoot all that well, but I think for the most part, guys like him, Nico Mannion, looked really good in my opinion. He had 17 points and he also had 6 assists, and he was playing really good defense on Jalen Green in that first half. Like, he was honestly kind of clamping him up, giving him a lot of trouble defensively. And of course, this team has Jeremy Lin as well. And Jeremy Lin, 18 points, 5 assists, 3 boards, and him just being that veteran. And that's why I like the G League this year with the bubble. This G League is featuring a lot of good players, a lot of solid players like Malachi Flynn, Jordan Poole, Nico Mannion, Kevin Porter Jr., Pokusevski, a lot of solid players, and I'm telling you, is a lot more interesting than it's ever been before. And part of that does come from the G League Ignite team, with guys like Jalen Green, who was the #1 player coming out of high school, Kuminga, Daishan Nix. This is the type of stuff I really want to see. And let's just talk about this Ignite team in general, because Kuminga, game-winning block. Kuminga really looked aggressive out there. And I gotta say, at this point, Kuminga is the best player on this team, at least among the young guys. I think that Kuminga has locked himself into that top 3, top 4 for sure. He looked really good defensively. He looked really athletic and really good in transition. Every once in a while, he did get a little overzealous dribbling the ball, but overall he finished great. He was really aggressive. He had 19 points. He shot 50% from the field as well, and he looks really aggressive offensively. He looks NBA ready. Like, you could tell that at first Jalen Green, he was really struggling in the first half. He was really passive at first, really trying to get a lot of his teammates involved, and honestly, he didn't look amazing in the first half. But in that second half, you could see him get a lot more aggressive as well. And something to actually note, he's really good with the ball in his hands. Off ball, I think that he could be a little bit better, but whenever the ball is in his hands, Jalen Green looked really good out there. I mean, he only had 11 points, he had 2 assists, but if you actually watched him play, he looked really decent out there. And I think that's the biggest thing. The way that I'm judging guys like Green, Kuminga, Nix, and Todd is not the way that I'm judging Cade Cunningham or Jalen Suggs or whoever is playing in the NCAA, because as far as the G League goes, this competition is so much more difficult to where it's not even comparable. I mean, I said the same thing last year with LaMelo Ball. LaMelo playing in Lithuania was so much more difficult than playing in actual college, and that's why he looks so good right now. And the same thing goes with the G League. The rest of this team, they got guys like Jarrett Jack, who was insane today. 90% shooting, was automatic from 3, 23 points. Bobby Brown, who was a sniper from 3. Brandon Ashley, who before this game I had no idea who this guy was, also looked amazing as well. They are playing against so many veterans, so many guys who actually made the league. So many guys like Jeremy Lin was dominating in China just a few months ago and is now back here. Yeah, this competition is so much more difficult. And then Daishan Nix, he comes in 19 minutes, 12 points, 3 assists, and he looked very good as well. He looked really quick, and he looks like he's gonna be a great facilitator as well. So those 3 young guys right there, to me, looked really good. Isaiah Todd, he didn't look amazing, but these guys have like 15 to 16 games. Even if Isaiah Todd does not play amazing within this bubble, I still believe that he gets drafted just based off of the competition that he's actually playing with. I think that this year, the G League is the most watchable it's possibly ever been in a long time. I really like them, including in some of these younger guys coming straight out of high school. It really makes you want to watch and just see which guys can potentially get drafted. And this year is a lot of competition. Personally, I didn't expect Ignite teams to really be good because so many of their some of their players playing the most minutes, as far as Jalen Green, Knicks, and Kuminga, are literally just turning 19. Like, Green turned 19, I think, yesterday. So that was a massive red flag. And just them playing against guys like Malachi Flynn, Nico Mannion, guys who literally just played in college, or veterans coming down here and trying to go back up. Basically, grown men who they don't want these young guys taking food off of their plate. I don't really expect this team to really be one of the best teams. However, so far, they looked really, really good. And once again, the way that I'm judging these young players really isn't by their numbers. It's really by how they actually play. So hopefully they show a lot more of these G League games on ESPN or on ESPN2, somewhere where we can actually watch. But so far, man, I'm really impressed, guys. And let me know what you guys think about this year's G League team and just how good you guys think all of these three prospects actually were. I gotta say, I was really impressed by Kuminga, by Green, by Knicks especially. And I ain't gonna lie, man, this man, Jared Jack, somebody might be calling his phone, man. He looked insane in it. But other than that, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to go ahead and like it up. Go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, y'all.